very big
by the
fan
way,
of your show.
really?
A very, very long time. Like Daranzo Itambanjini Magadan.
And then I actually whispered, I saw Vubwi, and I'm like, I didn't know that X is actually.
What do you mean
support
X's?
each other.
X over and done. Okay.
Why don't you have like prominent artists from Matero on the album?
Yeah, it's not like I didn't try. I did try to like reach out to certain artists, but I think maybe Kapena is a busy one, is it?
How do you feel that you're usually with Sheffy, or Sheffy is the artist you look up to, and there are all these rappers from Matero who you don't look up to as much as Sheffy? So don't you think that also plays a role?
No, it does. It does play a big role, a very big role actually. I could feel it, you know what I mean? But I don't care. Yeah, they are all my idols, but one stands out most likely. You can't force it on someone, man. Like even Mbappe is from France, but his idol is from Portugal.
What's up? What's good? Wherever you're watching from, good morning. Was it afternoon, or is it, I don't know what time of the day is, but if you're watching us on DStv Channel 271 or GOtv Channel 20, good afternoon to you. Hello to you if you're watching us on the Diamond Media Zambia Facebook page. I always confuse it with the current affairs page, which is Diamond TV Online. So Diamond Media Zambia is the entertainment channel. You can watch us live from there, but also on the Diamond TV Zambia YouTube channel. If you're watching us online, feel free to interact with us. Let us know where you're watching from, what your thoughts are on the conversations that we'll be having. Welcome to On the Table. My name is Chimweka, or simply Chimweka, aka Chile 3. Now today's guest, I don't know why he's laughing, but oh, Ndine Emma. I was about to do like a whole proper intro, but now he's ruined it.
No, do it, sir. Do it.
No, but but why do you laugh?
I man bang actually, like it always gets me, man.
Why?
You know, in the first time when I've been up alive.
Oh. You know, and it's always the genesis of how you know when I created that?
No.
I created just after the interview Chile 1.
But how did you come up with Chile 3?
But the thing is, Chile, because I'm actually Chile 3. I've never used it, but I've been Chile 3 like even way before. So the thing is, so it said that my father is Chile 1 in his own right, because he was the first born boy from his family.
His name was Chile?
So he's Chile, because it's Chile.
Okay.
Yeah, the same way even Chile
So
1 is Obed Chile. So I'm the third born.
Oh, okay.
And I've got two other brothers. So there's like Chile 1, Chile 2. So I'm Chile 3.
Oh, okay.
So I just like, so when that came, I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm also Chile. I'm Chile 3. But it's laughing. Welcome to the show, Eba.
Thank you very much, man.
Now, speaking of names, now your name, you are Ndine Emma, which is pretty very simple name.
Yeah.
Didn't you like have a stage name, like a nickname before that? What was it?
I had like 5 stage names prior to Ndine Emma.
Yeah.
They were tough. I had one because I got Friendly Lion.
Friendly Lion.
Yeah, man, Friendly Lion. The one that people knew the most was MEG.
MEG, yeah.
MEG was tough.
Imagine Friendly Lion. How did that come about?
I don't remember where that came from, but school Nankala Friendly Lion.
Those days.
But didn't used to sound tough. Now it sounds weak.
Yeah.
But Nika foot Friendly Lion.
But I think it'd be like a nice name for an album, like Friendly Lion.
Yeah. Because I was looking for a name for my next album.
Yeah. So okay, Friendly Lion, MEG. So what else was there? What else do you remember out of the 5?
There's a chair for school. Chairman. There's a simple dealer. The fundraiser.
And each one of them obviously had like a serious meaning.
Exactly. So the fundraiser was break pemba vocal. So nijati muzunguru kama museke sabantu leko kuna chokera na jokes, I think. Museke sako pa kusuni lako kanange yako dia. Which a fundraise kind.
So you're like, you know, those boys who go around rapping, then you give them something. So for you, that was you doing break time. You go and make people laugh.
Yeah. I used to do a lot of that.
So that's when you knew that you're funny.
No, I didn't really know. I just thought there's a video. I found out I was funny, maybe like my grade 12, my last was when I started cracking serious jokes. You know, I was watching a lot of stand-up comedy, so I could steal some jokes from the sets I used to watch, and then I got school Jarira.
Yeah.
And then I just had a lot of interest in the art.
Who were you watching?
Trevor Noah, I would say Trevor Noah, but not Trevor Noah. I am back my last. Trevor Noah, I watched a lot of Eddie Griffin though.
Okay.
Eddie Griffin, Dave Chappelle, obviously, but mostly Eddie Griffin is my all-time favorite.
So would you say a comedian? Because some content creators say I'm not really a comedian. I'm just a content creator who's funny. So would you say you're a comedian?
Yeah, I'm a comedian because I've done a lot of stand-up.
Yeah.
Before, yeah. So I'm a serious comedian, but I prefer to do more content creation.
Yeah.
But I am a comedian though.
So which one came first? Like the musical side of you? Maybe I'll say that because I've seen some pictures of you like in a crowd of people, the mic. So the music came first, right?
Yeah, the music came first. The music started way back, maybe like in 2007 or something. But I started recording in 2011. But the comedy side just started just recently, maybe 2021. That's when I started doing comedy. But I've always been a musician.
Yeah. And like, because I think when you came onto the scene, with people knew you as a content creator, making people laugh.
Yeah.
And then eventually you go to show them, and hey guys, I can actually do music. What was that like transition like, where people are used to like laughing, but now you have to show them that, guys, I can seriously do music. I'm not even joking.
It was hectic. It still is, because you know they were used to that side of me. So most people just thought I was trying to do too much. You know, like I was overexcited maybe because they didn't know that side of me. So, you know, like when you start doing with comedy. The way I started doing comedy, I never really wanted to do comedy. It was just one of those things of I check a video per status kablo. Because I was posting on my WhatsApp, not on Facebook.
Really?
Yeah, not on Facebook.
So people would download and record from your WhatsApp.
Yeah, there was a friend of mine who used to post it on his TikTok.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so nija napanga sheka video ne nakafaka pa WhatsApp, and one of my friends gets it from my WhatsApp, puts it on his TikTok. His TikTok grows in like a day. And then he's like, yo, look at these numbers. I create another one, I give it to him, he posts. And then he's like, one day he's like, yo, I don't know what to do with these numbers because this is your content. So what do you think of just getting this page and start posting your own stuff? By then I didn't even have a Facebook page. The only Facebook page I had was for music.
Really?
Yeah. So I got his TikTok and I renamed it.
Is that the same page you still have right now?
The TikTok?
Yeah, on TikTok.
Yeah, it's the same one, but it was hacked though. I have a new one now.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you were not really interested in like opening up, and you're not really excited about those numbers?
No, not at all, because I didn't know that I was that funny. Like I didn't know for how long I could keep it up. Yeah, because in the check accident, she was like, so embarrassed.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, yo, it can be a one-hit wonder, and then after some time, people start making fun of you. So I was like, yo, I don't want to do this. But the numbers were growing so fast, and then because I was planning on stopping on my third video, I was like, okay, now this is it. Now let me just go back to what I do, and then I got a deal. I got some money, and I was like, for the future.
Good future, so good. But then I'm also thinking to myself, which one was the first video that went viral? Because I think I knew you from those celebrity something. We used to talk about being a celebrity. I'm a celebrity kind of thing. Yeah. But which video went viral first?
I made a video where some guy was complaining to a certain mobile company about their network. And then anatumira call center, and the center phone kangono so. And then adanda wala bad like Africa cha kali pa network ya nushika boy, and then they ask him, okay, sir, what phone are you using? Then abakalangana akanyo kamba zina ka phone kai nkamwize che abakambata ka phone nkamwize che. That was my first video. Then the second one was where it was like a parody of a radio show. Okay. Where some guy calls in, and then he tells the DJ to play a song but don't talk over the song. And immediately the DJ starts playing the song and starts talking over the song.
Okay, yeah.
Then the third one was the one I made by Hero Stadium, where
the news one, right?
Yeah, the news one.
Yeah.
Maki 2 posted that one. That's when I created the Facebook page now.
Oh, and it's been up from there.
Yeah, they're from there.
But so what's your creative process like when you're creating this content? Because I mean, I've watched your videos, and for me, one of the funniest guys. Like I enjoy, and I just see at a video per 20 hours.
It's always video.
After an alarm, like you know you're gonna have a good laugh. Yeah. What's your creative process behind your content? How do you come up with some of these concepts?
If I had to explain it, I would be lying, man. Because I also don't know. It's like these ideas just come, but it's also because I watch a lot of things and I study a lot of things as well. So I get inspiration from a lot of sources. So like one thing about a lot of content creators is that they watch a lot of content creators. You know what I mean? But in a like in Kankara, so Sinmatama, I'm a content creator. Like I don't like copying because I might be over-inspired by the content, nabamo something.
Yeah.
So like me, I watch a lot of weird things like nature shows and stuff, like space programs, Zingatu of Bola, the news. Like I get ideas from all these things. Like there's a lot of comedy in everything, but we just don't see it until someone points it out. Like, but if also
But you know, you speak of that, you say you don't watch other content creators, and my producer wanted me to ask this. There's a certain videos you're making. I think the ones for the interviews.
Yeah.
And people have been saying, oh, this was gotten from apparently some content creator who's done some show Curiosity something.
Oh no, it's that guy also copied from where I got it from. It's not him. It's there's a show. It's an old show. It's called Between Two Ferns. I don't know if you've ever seen it. Yeah, it's a very old show. Like
so you both copied from the same.
Yeah. No, I can probably say I did, but Nyakudara. So this guy, he even interviewed Obama once. You know, and he asked him a question like, "How does it feel to be the last black president?" Yeah. So that's where that idea came from. But that idea again, I'm not the one who came up with it. Like, it wasn't my idea to start shooting those videos. It was actually Makitu's idea.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Makitu wanted me to do it with him like 2 years ago, but we never had the time to shoot. So there was a day when I met Makitu and Pats on Deck. We were having lunch somewhere, and then I was like, "I'm by video, okay, Ankari satenti pang." And then he was like, "You much after na number panne bona le bore for ande chai fiama comedy wale kana part." And then I was like, "Okay, so this guy akana, but could ya enangwa kamba bari apa?" I told Patson agreed because he's a very hilarious guy.
I've never seen that side of Patson, and I love that video.
Me either, man, because I was surprised, bro, because I've not known him for a very long time. So, like, when we were doing that interview, I think that it was like the second time I was meeting him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then he's just a vibe, man. I give him all the credit for that series, the interview series, because it started off on a very powerful note.
Yes. Like with Pats on Dark and having those honest conversations. Yeah. What was it like convincing the rest of the people? Bobby, Chef 187. Like, how did you manage to convince them?
So the only one I convinced was Chef and Pato. Bobby wanted to do it.
Really?
Yeah. So after I did it with Patson, I met Bobby at a certain event that we were at, and then he was like, "Yo much your interview on apanga na Patson ija." Na nilifuna ukancha yako vasoche na bwana kama kama but interview mafunza va upuva. Eti wewe ukanifunza vile vose vofuna lifunza. Yeah. I asked him so many things, and there are certain things that I cut out because they were too much.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, okay, VI.
What did you ask?
I know, man. That's why I cut them out.
And you know, it's one thing people don't understand about interviews. People be like, no, but how come? But sometimes people don't even know what happens in the background. And sometimes, I mean, it's the artists themselves who want to speak.
Yeah, man.
And sometimes they'll blame you, like, Emma, how can you ask such a question and whatever? But people don't understand that this is what goes on in some of these interviews. Okay, so the who else was it? Gezile as well?
Gezile, yeah.
And obviously that was easier.
It was very easy.
That's true.
I also cut certain things out. She said some things that I didn't want in my content.
Yeah. Okay, no, that's nice. You said with like a lot of sources of inspiration.
I
was laughing at the TV, like, oh, okay. So are there any other like extra sources?
My frequently asked questions in my comment section. What do you smoke?
What do you smoke, Emma? What do you smoke? Who's your plug?
I think some guys ankara kungombe is it? My plug is tough. I should give you his number. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right. Yeah, no. So how do you feel when people ask you that? And I see sometimes your replies like you don't even shy away. You just respond like I could say I come guys. So
Nale makai kuzi defender. Nale makuzi defender. So ngubomera che parasa. Yeah. Kachizi.
But what do you think about legalization?
Ingagwile legalization. I don't know, man. But Rastafarian, you should interview a Rastafarian. You should have called Bob Marley.
You see, and you have that side too. Like you, what do you think Bob Marley would say about that?
Only Bob Marley knows.
Anyway, since with Ndine Emma. Also, when you came onto the scene, you have this thing that you do. Even from your album, I was hearing certain terms, and I'm wondering what does this mean. Mm-hmm. But you came through. I think one of the other videos after that whole Hero Stadium video that went viral now was the Tidwari. Where do you pick these things from? Do you just like chill first in the hood? You pick up my terms, then you start to use. How did that even come about? Because I don't think people are using it as much before that.
I think I've just lived in a lot of like kumagombo and bad, like for lack of a better term. So even those terms, I still have friends there. Like I grew up there, so there's things that I heard every day. Yeah. So when I was staying there, I thought everyone knew these terms until I moved out and I found out like chinyanja chisiana no siana chinma kambai no chinma kambai like chisiana changa chima chiliko chatuma shortcut chiko fast chapa street. Yeah.
Kulia Livingstone.
Kulia Livingstone ya muntu wakamina nyabwanje akawena and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So it's just me growing up there and spending a lot of time in the streets. I worked in town, so like there were a lot of terms that I heard every day. Kuna materms ngakwathi monda kambokambo ngaone manga sichinyanja. So that duality thing was like something I heard every day. Even Vene.
Yes.
Like Vene was a name for everyone in the hood. Like what do you want in Vene? Vene wake mulishe. So in my pen bwana mbozita lati Vene inozibata once in Vene kai. But na bwana daba yankala zina.
Yeah. So, and then we heard a song. Aqualaskin dropped the Tidwale song, and it became a whole thing. And I remember at some point, you even used to perform his songs. Like you'd go and what was that moment like for you?
In terms of
the fact that you've created this, and now there's a culture. There's been a whole song that has gone viral out of something that you helped become popular.
It was very overwhelming, man. I didn't really know what to do with it. I didn't know what was next. You know what I mean? Because that video is not the best video I've ever made. You know, it still surprises me to this day that it's one of like, if not the biggest. But in my opinion, I've made way better videos than that one. But like you know, so when I was making that video, it was just a regular video. It's just one of those videos. I made it with that guy who was sitting there. He's the one I was dualling.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So after we made that video because I had run out of ideas, and then I had to post content for 1xBet. Yeah. So when I made that video, it was just like the client was on my neck. Check a video. So that's why even the way we shot it, there was no one actually who was shooting. It was us. So I shoot his parts, he shoots my parts. Like, fast. And then when I submitted it, they didn't even like the video because you could tell that it was a lazy video.
Yes.
But posting like the video is everywhere. And it was a lot of pressure on me because I didn't know if I could come up with something as big as that.
Nice.
Because that whole month
was
the shit to do it.
People wondering like, is he going to? And it must be tough for you as content creators because you have to. It's like dropping a hit song and then now you have to drop something else after that.
It's hectic.
But even just with how popular that became, did you feel like you needed to be credited for that?
By who?
Whoever goes to use it, especially with that song that was out by Aqualaskin. Did you feel that you deserved credit for that?
Well, I did get the credit because all those songs were actually our plans.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a challenge on TikTok. So do whatever you can with Tidwale and then you win like a 5,000 kwacha, shani, So they started doing it. And then actually, Aqualaskin is not even the one who won. Some other guy who Livingston, so an winner. Because Aqua's song came out, but it didn't blow instantly. Like it was steadily picking up numbers.
Like, I think it picked up more after the remix.
The remix was the one that really got people's attention. Yeah, and then I also helped promote that song. So about the credit, is you know. Yeah, but there are certain things that happened during that time because we were supposed to do a remix of the song and I was supposed to be on it. Yeah, but my guy was a lot of Imbabeka, your boy Achoka.
Isn't it you talk about him on your album as well, isn't it?
Munimba
Yeah.
Munimba
I think it should be, is it Attitude, if I'm not mistaken?
No, Attitude is from The Boy Must Be Crazy. I think you're talking about Repeat.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I didn't mention names.
Uh-huh.
There's just a line that says, so the song Repeat, let me talk about the song first.
Yes.
So the song Repeat doesn't necessarily mean like kubweza po nyimbo. So Repeat is like, it goes back to credit, what you were saying. Like I've done a lot of things, but I feel like I'm not getting the credit I deserve. So maybe you were not watching when I was doing it. I want to do something new, but I don't want that what I did in the past to go to waste. So kapena nivubweze po vevi javena chite so that muvione so that ule mukabwera nilete manje na vanyo. Maize wakandie repeat.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Dope. We're still hanging out with the one and only Ndine Emma, and we'll talk more about the album Matero in the house right after this.
I'm a very big fan of your show. Really? A very, very long time. Like dance,
and then I actually whispered, I saw Vubwi, and I'm like, I didn't know that X's actually.
What do you mean X's? X over done. Okay.
Why don't you have like prominent artists from Matero on the album?
Yeah, it's not like I didn't try. I did try to like reach out to certain artists, but I think maybe Kapena is a busy one, is it?
Welcome back. You're still watching You're still watching Ndine Emma on the table. That was a nice save, though.
Yeah, last.
That was a nice save.
Shout out.
We're about to change the name of the show now to Ndine Emma. So I met Ndine Emma just a couple of days ago before this recording. It was actually your birthday. How did your celebration go, sir?
It was the first time ever in my life in the history of Emmanuel Piri that I was celebrating my birthday. It was really great.
Really?
Yeah.
And it just happened to be on a Saturday.
Imagine. The odds. Aaron Pathit. Aaron had dropped an album.
Ish.
I know I'm at age.
Yeah.
I've never really celebrated my birthday like that because I just let it slide. Maybe Kapena touching our guy time. But there it was intentional. I really wanted to celebrate it. But I was celebrating the album though. It's just that.
Oh, okay.
Same day.
But you also deliberately chose to drop the album on your birthday. Like a gift to yourself.
Yeah, and I've decided to drop an album every year on my birthday.
That's a nice one.
So the next year, Patheti.
Next album. Okay. But how old did you turn?
Bakambazona naye mungu. Mzale ngasa ujagiro wanga mkuru ambe kuona mangati na chepe.
No, for real. Because you know, I actually don't know. I know like you're young, but I don't know how young.
24.
24.
Yeah.
Why do you like to why not very open about like your age? Because I know it's not the first time.
But I think want to baziva. But I just don't like to talk about it.
Yeah.
Nikona tuwagera utetini kondaka wakulu. No, I'm joking, man. But yeah, it's just something that I don't like to talk about because when I'm wakaziwa mayezi yangu mambo ndere.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And then like sometimes kuma offices ukubaba waenda wakakuona age yako ama ona mungati shan.
Yeah.
So I don't like to put it out there.
I get you. I know, I totally relate. I think I've experienced that before. People do this. Ageism is like so real in Zambia.
Yeah, man, bro.
Or either whether they'll say you're too old or
you're too young. Like, like it's the work that I'm putting into this that counts, bro.
Yeah.
I might be 12, but if I'm doing the job correctly, then yeah.
Yeah, and also certain people, they may be a certain age, but they think and act beyond that. You know, like they don't always think their age or act their age. They're able to interact with different people, and I think I like that, which is a good thing. But even from your celebration, I saw some of your friends were there, your close friends. Gezida was there, and then I actually whispered. I saw Vubwi, and I'm like, I do know that exes actually.
What do you mean exes? Ex of Ndine. Okay, his story. Like, where did hello Mondimo Mlabo Maringesa teacher story bro? Because I remember we met at a certain event, Tilo's listening party.
Yes.
And then I came.
You walked in with her.
I walked in and then I was holding her over her shoulder. And then Makopa, mind posting, I just found my room, my boy, a bad manja, and just strong at these people are dating. We've never dated before.
Really?
Nah, we've never dated. Nine in my dad story going on okay.
But did it make it like awkward for you and?
Yeah, but we just learned to live with it. What made it more awkward was the time it was starting out. We were both dating. She had a boyfriend. I had a girlfriend.
Oh, I don't know where this is going.
So now, my partners, okay, they understand that it's a rumor, but now they just get too uncomfortable. Like now, whenever we are together, there's a certain level of awkwardness that's there.
Yes.
So I think that rumor originated from the fact that we were always together because we worked together on radio. We did content together. We traveled together. Like almost every show that I was performing at, they wanted her as well because it was always Wayne and Awakano. Yeah, so we spent a lot of time together, like traveling and stuff. So paras but now, and then we've just never had the energy to address this issue because it's not a makshusha. It was just confirm that these people are dating, but we've never dated, man.
Yeah,
that's just awkward.
So you just let it be. But I love that you guys are still cool. People think maybe you don't even get along and whatever. But I mean, it was really good to see that happen. Another person that you've been very close with is TripleM. Like there's a point where I'm like, if I see Ndine Emma, I'm going to see TripleM. If I see TripleM, I'm going to see Ndine Emma. How did you? I know you guys go way back, right?
Yeah.
And the fact that you reconnected in the industry and you still kept that friendship, how did you manage to keep that going?
He's just a really great guy, man. I learn a lot of things from him. He learns a lot of things from me, and I know his parents and stuff like that. Like we go way back. We used to push together, man. There were times when we used to walk from 10 miles to a bus by heroes, Chokak studio, and then we would always dream, you know, we'd always tell each other, Zakamboya say kamabasa manje, you know, type-ish.
Yeah.
So he's just a really great guy, and I'm really proud of the rapper that he's become because he's evolved a lot. Like, if you listen to his songs from 2015, 16, 17, 18 to 2024, 5, Akura, guys, and it's really. I'm really proud of that guy. Seeing him become a father now, like it's funny. Like we want to tell man TripleM. He's like takula fast. Yeah, he's just a really great guy. And away from the music, because in our career paths, we've only done one song together, and it was last year, and it's on the album. So like we were pushing, but we never had time to do music together. We were always together. We didn't feel the need to work together. Yeah.
No, I understand that. You know, I have some friends who, like I just got to realize earlier this year, a certain friend of mine, it was his birthday, and I'm with this person like almost all the time, but I realized I don't have any picture, like, just the two of us.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
like, but how is that even? That's so crazy.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, because you said performing with him, especially, like you'd come through and he's performing, you'd have a moment on stage and so on. So even and you also are a talent of your own. So at some point, didn't you feel like that could sort of overshadow what you're capable of doing, especially musically?
With him?
Yes.
No, not really, man. Because technically, I blew first. Like, I blew in 2022, and I think he blew early 2023 or late 2022. So, like, I've always been there, like, promoting his music, even before, like, people could really bump to his music. I was always there. And he does the same for me as well. And it happens everywhere in the industry. Everyone does this for people. Like, I've seen Makitu pop up on most of Maps' performances. I've seen Maps pop up on most of Makitu's performances. It's promotion for me as well. You know? There's certain promoters who won't believe it until they see it. So, wabulikira pa set ya muntu perform nyimbo emoza wasiana chilaka but next time azaita nayo. And then when I'm free, and then he asks me to do that because it also raises your value as an artist if you bring on surprise acts.
Yes.
You are like a package now.
Yes.
Yeah. So it raises his paycheck as well.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. Another person you're very close with, Chef 187, numero uno. Like, yay. You guys are really close. Yeah. I don't know how that closeness started. Like, how did it meet? Because I know you've looked up to him for a very long time, isn't it? But like, how did you guys become that close?
Nine is in his vibe. Because Nine is on first.
But he embraced you.
Yeah, man. Because I was just a fan, bro. I'm still a fan. I'm just a fan, in fact, my job. But he doesn't keep a lot of people close.
Yes,
He's very introverted. So kaya pena story bwanje na mshimikira yeye anakonda. Yeah, but we have a lot of things in common. After getting to know him, I realized we have a lot of things in common. We like the same music, we like the same football team, stuff like that. So
your boss as well.
Yeah. Oh. We've got the same GOAT.
Oh.
Yes.
Wait, which GOAT?
Mexico.
Oh wow. Okay. I mean football wise. Okay. So what music do you and Chef 187 listen to?
Every type of music.
Yeah, because I've noticed that. I think he said it somewhere that he listens to like different kinds of music.
I remember once we were traveling for the Day of Thunder, and then I've chilled with a lot of Zambian musicians, right? Yeah. And I realized that most of them don't listen to their peers. Like, maybe in a David and stuff like that. I remember going to Livingston with Chef 187. He played the most random playlist I've ever heard in my life. Zambian music yeka. Chef was driving, listening to Fire by Mordecai and singing along. You know what I mean? But he wasn't shouting. Like you could just hear him humming. You're my fire, you're my fire. And then he's trying to be gangster with Mordecai. It's like, energy, don't lie to me, you're my fire. I'm like, is you see?
But that's really cool of him. That's super
It's really cool, and like it doesn't take anything away from you to listen to like younger artists and stuff. Like he was listening to Vincenzo. He played almost everyone. Like I didn't expect that from him, you know what I mean? Like I always thought he was just maybe in fact I'm news.
Does he actually listen to news as well?
He does. He does. Really? Sometimes you just switch off the Bluetooth and then Azambo Mvelache like local radio stuff like yeah, it's very weird though.
That's actually super cool, and I think as a rapper you need that. Like you need to be that diverse where you know what's happening in current affairs. You listen to what other artists are doing, and I think it also helps in creating like really good music. And because rap is one of those genres which can blend in with so many other genres. So that's actually pretty nice. And he's on Matero in the House. It's about 2 songs, isn't it?
Yeah, 2 songs.
2 songs. What was it like getting? Obviously, it was easy for you to get him on board, right?
Yeah, it was very easy. And then I saw a lot of comments like Matero in the House with no artist from Matero.
We're about to get to that actually.
They saw him on the album, and then obviously the history between the whole Coppola LSK was mainly Coppola versus Matero, honestly. You know
Yeah,
what I
but
mean?
yeah, why don't you have like prominent artists from Matero on the album?
Yeah, it's not like I didn't try. I did try to like reach out to certain artists, but I think maybe Kapena is a busy one, is it?
Really?
So yeah. So with Chef 187 it was just easy. Like I could call him right now, and if he's free, like he would come through here. Like potential interview. He's always that guy for me. Like he always comes through. Like every time I need him. Just yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? We were shooting a visualizer, and I only let him know like 4 hours before the shoot, and he made it on time even before I got there. Like he waited for me for like 30 minutes. Not to take away anything from him, like pass a bad chibagamba. It's like a man pass a channel bad at 9 sometimes in my dab.
Yeah.
But I did reach out to almost once waku Matero. But I think maybe they were busy at that time, so they didn't really. Because I've been making this album for 2 years. I reached out first in 2023.
So for 2 years, you failed to get those guys.
Yeah, I was reaching out. Yeah.
Because I mean, if we were to name, we talk about artists that people know from Matero, especially with the type of music you do. If we're going to talk about rappers, if we narrow it down to rappers, we have Slap, we have Bobby, we have Nez. I don't know if we can still add there's Alpha. So far, even from the ones I've mentioned, all these guys you failed to get in 2 years.
Yeah.
But you spoke about Bobby. You said you met Bobby and you did the interview, but you couldn't do a song.
Oh, it's different. I mean, music is demanding. Like content, you can just come here and we talk and stuff like. But music demands a certain level of attention, and also maybe they didn't just feel the songs as well. Maybe it could have been that. With music, the way it is, you create the song. Like you don't just meet at the studio and then mambo kuchaya pamoja. But most of what happens in Zambia is you create a song and then you identify which artist can best suit that style that you've created. So there's a song like track 4. It's called Sangakani.
Yeah, it's buzzing on TikTok, huh?
Yeah. So I can't lie. I really wanted to slap on that song.
Ah.
Yeah, I really wanted to slap on that song, but I think he might have been busy at that time because that was 2023 when I recorded that song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, with that, don't you think also what could play a role is your form of affiliation? And I think you said it in that interview you did with Bobby. You asked him like, how do you feel that you're usually with Sheffy, or Sheffy is the artist you look up to, and there are all these rappers from Matero who you don't look up to as much as Sheffy. So don't you think that also plays a role?
No, it does. It does play a big role, a very big role actually. I could feel it, you know what I mean? But I don't care, cause like you can't force it on someone, man. Like even Mbappe is from France, but his idol is from Portugal. You know what I mean? Like they are all rappers I really love. Like I really love all the rappers from Matero, man. Like I grew up listening to all their music. But when it comes down to preference, I preferred the Coppola side more. You know what I mean? Like that's even my beats. When you listen to the beats I select, like Run, like Full Tank, they're like Coppola beats. And to me, it's just Zambia, bro. Why does it have to be separated? Like why do I need to have an idol from there where I come from, exactly the same location? Like they're both Zambian rappers, man. Yeah. They are all my idols, but one stands out the most. Like alipo che kubeveninga chidi nimukonda guys waziwa.
And it's which is interesting. And I mean the whole Coppola LSK thing is also is old now.
It's very old, and also I'm very young. So that time when there was that whole Coppola LSK thing, I wasn't really that rooted into the music that time. I didn't have a phone and stuff like that. Like mutaimi yanga in napeza uja. I get a point. It's like Olomwana 10 years these days. He would draw closer to me than Chef 187. You know what I mean? Like no matter how great Chef is, if we were to go to a school where we are performing for grade 1s and 2s, 360 can do better than Kachaiso. maiziva just arazoka kai vaje ni vana vaje ni audience yanga nene so naine muchani yanga napeza ujanshi ndiye aliko because with those guys I was like 11 when they were beefing, man. I was watching SpongeBob, bro. I had no time to I had no time to listen to XYZ. That's when I really came to understand.
Yeah.
And by that time I didn't really understand rap and its technicalities and stuff. Like back then, as we were just listening to Who Lives in a Pineapple, and then see like and then when I started understanding rap, that's when Chef was also coming up. So I grew up in his era, you know.
Okay,
Yeah,
interesting. Now, what's this whole thing? Where are you really from? I know it's Matero in the house, but where are you really from? Because I hear from, what is it, Kanyama or something?
So the thing is, I've lived in Kanyama, but I'm not from Kanyama. You know what I mean? So that time I was living in Kanyama, like a lot of people knew me because I was doing those rap battle things with the TripleM and stuff. So that's why certain people claim I'm from there, but I only lived there for 2 years.
Okay, so, okay, where were you born?
In Kabwe.
Really?
Yeah.
And how long did you live there?
We moved from Kabwe when I was 7.
7. So 7 years pretty much in Kabwe.
Yeah.
Then you moved to Kanyama.
To Matero.
To Matero?
Yeah.
Okay.
Moved to Matero, lived in Matero for a couple of years. Then we moved to Kanyama because we had relatives in Kanyama.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't really like we moved. I used to go to my relatives in Kanyama. Yeah. Okay. And then I would like back and forth from Kanyama to Matero. But I only lived in Kanyama for 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So in Kanyama, I did a lot of street rap. That's why a lot of people knew me from there.
From there, okay. Yeah. It was a place where you became popular.
Yeah.
Okay, so any videos underway for the album? Yeah,
this week I might be dropping I don't know when this is airing.
Yeah, probably to air when the video is out. So hope you've caught Ndine Emma's music video for
Repeat.
Yeah,
so I'm dropping Repeat.
I thought you'd start with the Sangakane because it's...
No, Sangakane has just surprised me, man, because like the first week, not the first week, the first day the album dropped, the top song was Repeat. The following day, till now, the most streamed song is Daddy with Mwaka and Shoki and K's Adams.
Yeah,
it's still the most streamed. But Sangakane is just trending on TikTok.
Yeah, but you know how TikTok is. It begins And you've created like a very good niche with TikTok, eh? Like you've just really dominated on that platform. Is that your favorite platform?
No, Instagram.
Really?
Yeah. And WhatsApp.
Really?
I'm never on TikTok to like watch anything. I just post stuff. Like I love Instagram Reels.
That's so me. I just say like, oh, okay, this is what's going on.
Yeah, man. Like most of the time, like I like every time I'm at home, I don't really watch movies like that. I'm always watching Instagram Reels after a session.
A studio session? Or what kind of session are you talking about?
A session is a session. Prayer session.
Yeah, but no, this is when I'm now trying to like see what goes on because I feel like okay, I've been because at some point I stopped posting stuff, so I'm now trying to see what goes on online. Okay, cool. With the way you also blew up, right? You said you're in, is it grade 12 when you said having those viral videos?
No, in my gap year.
Gap year.
That's right after grade 12.
So, what are your plans around like school? Is there any plans?
Well, there weren't really any funds to upgrade my education, like higher education. Like in my family, my sister is the only one to have gone to university, and it only happened like 2 years ago. So, so it was just a matter of finding a job, not really about education and stuff. But I did really want to go to uni, but in the prayer I'm a bursary. So fortunately for me, before my results I choka and a blower. Then I wanted to go to school at first, and then I was like,
money said coming in.
I'm a plan yana change like passion change na bwana wanazewa wafola benenze funo join
What did Dismo say in
Lipanga ati okay azikadeze chikopo ku primary Lipanga zambi kuchira teacher final.
By the Dismo is also on the album.
Shout out to Dismo.
By the way, he's an amazing rapper. One of my favorite rappers as well. But
But I will go. I want to study film though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why I even did Tikura. Because I'm not really a very big fan of acting. I've never really wanted to be an actor. I've gotten a lot of offers from like shows on like Zambezi Magic and stuff, but I never really wanted to do acting. But I want to do like production and stuff. Like I want to create my own movies. So I went to Tikura to learn.
Oh.
Yeah. Nice. So even on days when I wasn't shooting, I would be there just scheming. Tambako to my style.
Okay. So how does your mom know you're famous?
She has an idea, but she doesn't really know because I remember I'm going to pop up on my Facebook, WhatsApp and stuff. Like people tell her certain things, but she doesn't really know. So like the few times I've gone out with her, and then people like when pundira vija, mama kacha mango sekera badabwa. Because it's easy, but just side your life young. She doesn't really understand what I do because she doesn't even listen to my music. I mean. Why taking up?
Oh my goodness. Ndine Emma's been my guest. You said, how many moments do I have? So when I met Emma, every time Emma and I meet, we always have like some sort of pan battle.
Yeah, man.
We always have some sort of pan battle. We're going to have a pan battle, but too bad we're not in the kitchen.
Now I'll let you cook.
Is that why you found a lot with Chef 187?
I see that. Bro, now rematch. Teacher, repeat. Start again.
All right. I was going to try to make this start, but what's that thing for the vehicle? My starter isn't working. I don't have starter. Let's put it that way.
I put my money on you, so.
How do you put my money on you? I'll probably be asking why. You want to put money on you? Okay, that's
dry.
That's dry.
We are doing really terrible right now.
What's that?
We're doing really terrible.
Yeah.
I think yes.
Yeah. No.
Flow. Hey, kuja.
No, that's actually very, very true.
It's a good location.
It's a good location and a good mood, good vibe. It just goes on. I thought we'd do this on TV, but I don't know. But so far, at least I've won against.
No, rematch coming up soon because I'll be interviewing him. In interview, very serious interview.
Not ready for that one. He's been my guest today. Emmanuel, thanks a lot for coming through.
Thank you very much, man. I've been a very big fan of your show.
Really?
A very, very long time. Like, you know what I mean? And
really?
Yeah, man. Because I don't know if you still use that intro. I rapped on that beat once.
Really?
Yes. I love that.
Yes.
I have a song with that instrumental.
Really?
Yeah, but
I need to hear this.
No,
I need.
No one is going to hear that song. Why?
And you know what's interesting? My best friend in high school, one of my best friends, fucking catch feelings. One of my best friends in high school, his name was Mekelani.
Oh yeah,
which is your middle name, right?
Yeah.
So when I saw that, and I always thought he's like the only Mekelani in this world.
I always thought I was the only Mekelani in this country.
So when I saw it from you. I'm like, so there's another Mekelani out there. What does it mean again?
I don't know, bro. Never asked, never been interested in that name. My name is Emmanuel.
Emmanuel Mekelani Piri has been my guest today on the show. Thank you so much for watching. And remember to subscribe to the Diamond TV Zambia YouTube channel if you haven't yet. Peace out.